Hello guys, welcome to Ride VIP the Righteous channel. My name is Serge and in today's video I want to let you know how much money that I make this week. So let's go to the earnings on Uber platform, and as you can tell it's been $559. As you all know, I purchased a Range Rover this week and I've been working on it as well. Now, according to how much time I've been spending online, it's very similar to what it was last week. And last week I did not purchase a Range Rover. But let's just take a look at what I made for those days. Look, I work close to 8 hours here, 154, basically 10 hours here, 177, and almost 8 hours here, 227.99. So if we look at this, if we look at this week, I did a lot better on this Thursday, but I worked 12 hours. This Wednesday 145 and that Tuesday 83. And here's another week. So Tuesday 161, 213, and 325. So the income is actually very similar to what it was previously. But with all that being said, um, as you guys know, in the beginning in January when I make the video saying that I'm going to be working very hard for 2 months. Well, I did accomplish that goal. So I worked very hard in January, February, and now we're on to March. March, March what? Like third right now. So I started kind of thinking. I'm like, okay, I could continue working as hard as I was, or I could start working on my business, which is definitely waiting on me. And with with all that being said, it was a hard decision because Uber income is guaranteed. So here's my decision. I'm going to work the weekend and only work on the days when it's raining if it's a normal week type of day. Because Monday through Thursday, I want to focus on starting to fix some of my cars so that I could flip them. This year, I have a goal of at least selling 5 cars because uh, that's going to give me an indicator how long it will take me to sell them, how much money will I make, what's the profit going to be like, and it will give me an idea should I continue with the cars or it's just not worth it. Because at this point, all I've been doing is buying cars, and now with the Range Rover, I have 34 cars. I've explained my reasons behind buying all those cars, so I'm not going to try to say that again because I don't want to really bore you with the details. But long story short, I just buy cars to fix cars, and potentially I could flip the cars or sell them for parts. That's just a short end of it, but really it's a little bit more complicated than that. Of course, if I flip the cars, it will give me a little bit more profit immediately. So like immediate gratification. If I part out the cars, it's a delayed gratification, but it's going to be an income that's going to be flowing in. So for that income to be flowing in, I need a shop, and because I need that shop, I've been working very hard. Um, Basically, this year, well, I've been working very hard last year, but I've been pretty much working full time January, February, and I was thinking about doing the same thing with March. But somehow I'm thinking, look, this little income here, like I'm just like looking at this number here, $559. Okay, sure, it could have been a little bit better, but with me working the whole week, the whole 7 days, it's a little much, and we all know that. And I'm putting in a lot of time. Let's just take a look at how much time I'm putting in. 51 hours last week, 54 the week before, um, and this is not planned. So we got 52, we got 58 hours. What do we have here? 37, and I'm sure you guys are taking notes and telling me that you're doing a lot better. 65 hours here. What about what else? What else? What else? 48. I just want to look at that entire year in case you want to make it, 62. So obviously, according to the numbers, I worked a lot harder in January than I did in February, and that's for many reasons. Part of the reasons is life. Also, I've been working together on a Lyft platform as well. So I'm just not going to be pulling that up right now because it's a little bit pointless at this point. But I've been working on Lyft, not as much, but I've been working on Lyft as well to supplement the income. Now, with all that being said, looking at 500, let's just back out $559, 559. That is not a huge justification to work the 3 days in the week, but at the same time, if I only complete one car in a month, the profit margins could be anywhere from $1,500 to $2,500 for the completed project if I just do like one car. So ultimately, Uber still or Lyft would make more sense to do. so, so I think in March I need to focus on seeing what I'm gonna make when I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday just for myself. See if I could sell some of those cars and see what the income is going to be like. Is it going to be more than Uber income? Because look, with Uber, we just sit down, we drive around, and we make the money. It's that simple. Sure, there is expenses involved, like fuel expenses and stuff. So this is obviously not going profit. So in this, 150 to $170 is considered that money that I had to invest into the fuel. And when it comes to repairing cars, especially when I would have other cars to repair other cars, usually the extra expense that is like sort of like expense that you're not planning on is roughly about the same. Um, for the car for like the whole month type of portion. I'm talking about like anything extra I gotta buy. Like maybe I gotta buy some sensors or whatever for the car just to get it, going. So at this point, I have 5 cars that I want to sell. Um, that they just been kind of like they're like almost finished, but they just need like little things done to them, and I sort of like left them alone. So out of those cars I have that I'm basically trying to sell this year, it's a 2005 Chrysler 300, 2010 Nissan Rogue, 2015 Jeep Patriot, 2007 Nissan Maxima, 2006 Murano. And then, of course, I have others as well, but I'm choosing the 5 cars that I need to get done, and those are the cars because if I'm basically not a dealer yet, okay, I'm a personal type of thing. So I need to select 5 cars that makes the most amount of sense for me to do, and to sell. Of course, I have many more. But those are the cars that I have selected, and I've been working on them somewhat. Just they're just near completion, but not completed yet. Basically, they're all like in a paint job and some other minor things. Um, so with that being said, I think I should start working on that, and that should give me a better indication of what it's going to look like as far as the income goes when it comes to flipping cars. It might not be all that great. So for that, I'm just going to I'm just gonna keep an eye on things and keep you guys updated. If you want to be updated on what I'm doing, let me know. But like I said, I'll still continue working when it's raining during the regular weekdays, and I will still continue working the weekends because the weekends I really maximize my earnings on the weekends. So let's just take a look. Just last week, for instance, 338, 291, 165. That's not bad for 3 days of work. And over here we have 121, 401, 270. Not bad. But anyways.